As you know, when you're building your worksheets, each individual worksheet based on market and media type has its own share of reports. However, sometimes you want to see a report that combines everything into one. So if you have a campaign that has multiple media types within the same campaign, there is what we call a multimedia report. And sometimes people don't know about it because it's a little bit hidden. So I'm going to show you how to run that. You're going to go into that actual campaign and you're going to go into that campaign settings right up here. Once you click on the name of the campaign, you're going to go into settings and it's going to be a report option once this screen refreshes here. So we have up here, you can see it's a blue and white button. When you highlight it, it's going to be all blue. It's called a multimedia report. Just come in here and just go through all the different tabs. So your first tab is your options here. So that's where we're going to select the media type. So it's only going to pull up the media types that are in that specific campaign. And so you just come in here, select them, and we'll do one more. We'll do print. And then on the left-hand side here are the different column options that you have. So, and if you look, it's going to pertain to each individual medium. So we see the television options we have. If you scroll down more, you see radio. So here's the radio options we have, digital, so forth. So you can cherry pick what you want, or I'll just do a select all to keep everything on there. The next tab is the stations and markets. So again, if there's multiple markets under one overall campaign, you can include all of those markets as well into one report across all the different media types. I'm actually going to keep it a little bit more simple, so I'm going to just focus on one specific market here. And then these are all the different vendors across the different mediums. So I'm just going to do select all. Going to go to our demos tab. The primary demo automatically populates. If you have included a secondary demo in your campaign for TV and radio, you can select it from this drop down. In this case, I don't have one, but you would just select it from the drop downs if you want to see it on a secondary demo level. And you're just going to hit the submit button. The submit and save, that means if you're going to save this as a template so you can run it later with the same options, you would put a name up here of how you want to name that particular report so you can access it. And that's when you hit the submit and save. Right now, we're just going to hit submit because I want to see the preview. So it's going to load up here, and then you can see how it's broken out by media type. And then you've got your vendors in here and all the different metrics you input there, the radio, the digital, out of home, etc., print. And then at the bottom, the overall totals. Okay, so it's going to give you all the total spots, the spend, etc., even impressions across the different mediums. You can obviously export this out to Excel or PDF. We even have a flowchart option, so it's its own little tab there. So you can print out and export a flowchart as well if you want to be a little bit more visual about it.